Ian, another one of our awesome freaking members here. He's come a very, very long way as far as I can see. Fits right in. Everybody loves him. He's a real gentleman. Yeah, just here to tell us a bit about himself and tell us his story. What's going on? Tell us a bit about you, Ian.
It's been a
TV show.
It's been a long fitness journey for me. Like, Prana's helped me massively. Being a really struggle to find places that I can actually want to come to and be consistent with. And gym's always I go there for a few weeks and I just get really bored, get really fed up with the people that were going there. I wanted something a bit more personal. And I drove past this place on the way to work 100 times, and I heard about it from a friend at work who's, I think, your cousin.
Yeah.
And he said give it a go.
Yeah.
And I did, and came in and haven't looked back since. It's like a very different environment for working out. You feel included, and it's like a family environment. So that's what's made a huge difference in my life, and that's made me motivated to increase my health and food, be more positive with my kids. It's I'm always a positive guy, I guess, but health-wise, I was always finding excuses not to do things. So this has been really, really fantastic, and the trainers here are amazing.
Yeah, no one likes me though. We all know that. Alright man, what motivated you to start? What was your big motivation?
My big motivation to start would have been, I was just getting sick all the time, and I work office hours, and I'm behind a computer doing statistics, and I'm really sedate. So I was getting really unhealthy, just eating not as well as I wanted to, and I was just feeling lethargic and feeling just run down all the time. And that was what motivated me to come here.
Yeah, beautiful, awesome. And were you nervous before you stepped in here?
Oh yeah. The first day, I remember sitting in the chair across there, watching a Saturday morning class, and there would have been 100 people in here, and I was like, what on earth is this place? It's insane. Everything's going, there's the yelling, everything's going everywhere, and I'm like, I just couldn't imagine how you would remember what thing we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And but it became pretty clear that I was sitting there for half an hour, and 10 people come up to me to ask me is the first day, and they were just beautiful, friendly people, and these people I've got to know over the past, yeah, it's been that long already.
Yeah, a bit longer than a year now.
Longer than a year, yeah. It feels like nothing. Because it's been you just feel welcome, and I made some really great friends here, and yeah, I think that makes me want to come every day.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Standout achievements.
Staying consistent when I'm injured.
Yeah, cool.
I think recently I went through a shoulder injury, and that would have been enough to get me off going to a gym, and I had 2 weeks off to get treatment, and as soon as I came back, trainers came in and said, we can do this, do this, and you don't completely stop, but you modify what you
work around what you work around your injury,
and
trainers,
I felt like in the past, if I'd injured myself, I would basically just stop for 6 months, and then I'd have to reset, start from scratch, or then not go. But this place, they make you feel okay, you can't do that, and they look after you. They don't do that because you're going to hurt yourself worse. So it's a really holistic approach to. In the last 6 months, through an injury, I've hit 3 personal bests, and I feel like I go home and really pumped for the day. I start off, and my days at work, because I do the really early classes, I energize throughout the whole day, and it's I've got a lease on my life, and I'm a little bit older than some of the guys here, so they
some of the jokes to come out.
When we drew, they pulled out a walking frame. It was good fun, but no, it's you don't feel out of place at all. Here, it's been.
Is there any other roadblocks you had along the way?
I had a back injury the first 6 months.
Yeah.
And then the big shoulder injury in the last 6 months. The back injury that really hampered me for a while, because that was where I learned about how to change my training and do more prep and like the importance of the pre-stretching and the post-stretching out. Whereas when you're doing workouts at other places, you don't really have that sort of ease in and then ease out session, where you can actually like you get to know people because you're sitting there stretching and talking, and you get like it's so well structured. You work all the different muscle groups. You're like, and when for me, as soon as I leave here, I'm on the go with the kids and at work. So I don't really have time to like put all that mental effort into like, okay, I'm going to work these or this or this or this. So I'm like, it's all planned out for me, and I've got my body transformation over the past couple of years has been incredible. Really good. The big challenges you do as well. That first one was amazing when we did the photos and then we went all the way through it. And I just lost an enormous amount of weight. And since then, like my achievements have been going up and up and up. And I know half the times my injuries is like forcing myself to try and lift to compete with other people, and that's on me. Whereas now ego lifting, and now I don't really look at what other people are lifting. I'm just lifting to like focus on where I'm going to be, and support the guys that are doing what they're doing, no matter what they're on. So there's no like you take the ego out of that, everyone's more supportive. So it's been, and that's the thing. Like no matter if I'm lifting 20 kilos and that's my PB, people get around you like, even if they're lifting 60. And that's the quality of the people here. I mean, I came for the fitness, I stayed for the people.
Right, that's a good one. Cool. All right, what about any advice for someone sitting on the fence thinking about joining Prana? Driving past like you did.
I think like for me and for like friends that are like in the same boat, it can be really daunting going to a place that seems so busy and so energetic, and some of the people can come across a little bit intimidating, but there's nothing to be worried about this place. It's so inclusive, so friendly. Like no matter what time of the day you got someone that you can come in and they'll really get behind you, and that's the trainers, not the people that actually work here. Like we get behind each other, and then we've got the best trainers to look after us on top of that. So like come down, hang out, have a drink, and just have a chat with us, and you'll have a great time. Well, I know I have. Like I've recommended to like a bunch of friends, and I don't know anyone who doesn't enjoy coming here. It's more sad when people actually like move away and don't come here, because people get quite emotional when they're losing people. We've lost a couple of people.
Everyone's so tight.
Everyone's so tight, And when someone's like not there for a session, you're like, "Are you right, man?" It's like it becomes like a family. Like I had a day off on Wednesday, and I had two people put me up and say, like, "Dude, you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." It's like
slept in, bro.
But it's the feeling that you know you're going to be wanted. And I think sometimes when you go to a gym, you can feel it's completely impersonal. Everyone's in their own little zone. You can still be free to get your earphones on and go do your own personal stuff, but you can come in here and actually just have really friendly banter and have a bit of fun while you're working out. And it's a really great way to like start the day or end the day.
Good vibes, real training, real people, good vibes,
Exactly. I don't feel like you have to take yourself too seriously. And I think that's what worked for me, because like people that are like getting too intense with me, like it can be a bit demotivating. But I think the joy in here, the fact that people are actually just themselves.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, one word to describe Prana. How would you describe it?
Inclusive.
Yeah, a bit of another one, yeah? All right. Lovely. Now, fun part. Quick 5 questions. I didn't tell you about this part. I didn't tell them about this bit. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Just yes, no, answer it, pass, whatever. Cool. Squat to deads.
Deads.
Run or bike.
Run.
Cardio or strength.
Strength.
If you were a flavour, what would you be?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. How do fish know if another fish is crying underwater?
That's the randomest question.
Pass?
Pass.
Alright. In a zombie apocalypse, if a kiss could make those zombies human again, would you do it?
Kiss a zombie.
Yeah.
Well, I expect people to kiss me in the morning, but so I'll say yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Milk before cereal or cereal before milk? You pour it in the bowl.
Cereal, honestly, that's anything else is bizarre.
Yeah, that's what I think. If a Smurf starts to choke, what colour will it turn?
Purple.
Purple. Do penguins have knees?
Yes.
Yes. All right. One more thing. A couple more. What's the most fruitless talent you have?
Fruitless talent. I don't think I have that talent. Nothing like I'm an incredibly talentless dancer. Like it's tragic, and it's so bad that I need to have a lot of wine before I can actually do it in public. But my kids love it, so that's.
All right, last two. If you need to buy two, if you're at the supermarket, you've got to buy two items to make the cashier really uncomfortable. What would they be?
To make them really uncomfortable. Probably like a cucumber and some like camo jelly.
And they always pop up, man. All right. If you could talk to your child self as a child, what would you tell yourself?
If my child self, just give everything a go.
Done. Well done, bro. Thanks a lot.
Anytime, my friend.
Thanks, Ian. Guys, we'll see you at the gym.